Hey science, come on in. Instructions, get out of here.
Let's talk about that. Good mythical morning.
Rhett, my good man, may I interest you in any guides, manuals, instructional pamphlets, perhaps?
No, I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm good.
You positive?
Yeah?
What about this handy dandy, oh so sciencey handbook?
Nope. I'm good. I'm fine. Don't need it.
Well done, my son. You have finally proven yourself and you're now ready to take on the world's science experiments with your bare brains. It's time for Science Without Guidance, featuring the Beaker Boys.
You know how the Beaker Boys get down. We're gonna be given items needed to conduct some science. There's not gonna be any instructions, no pamphlets, no guides. But there will be decoy items in there to throw us off science's scent. Do you know the scent of science? Formaldehyde. At least as a kid, you know, you'd go in a lab and you smell formaldehyde.
Yeah, and like test tube smell.
Yep.
We're gonna start out with 20 points.
Smell of glass.
We're gonna spend those points on lifelines along the way, but if we lose our points, we run out. If we have points in the end, that means we've won, and we will be honored with the prestigious Baby Bell Prize for Science.
Wow, that's like the Nobel Prize, but cheese probably.
Okay, Beaker Boys, you must use some combination of the items in front of you to achieve an amazing scientific result. Your lifelines are as follows. A message from Science Michaela about the scientific principle at play.
There she
is.
is.
Costs 1 point. I tell you the decoy item or items. This costs 2 points each.
We always love that one.
2 points for every item.
Yeah. I tell you what result you are trying to achieve. This costs 3 points. And if you don't make science happen before time is up, that'll cost you 5 points. I'm gonna put 10 minutes on the clock now, and let's start.
We have vinegar.
Yum.
We have baking soda. You know what those two do together.
Volcano.
We also have a tea bag.
Tea volcano.
We have a
balloon.
and then we have a
candle.
I call this a tea candle.
A tea candle.
Is that what
and
that's
we
called?
have tea.
And then we have a
non-working
lighter. There we go.
Oh, it's working on the second try.
And then we have two glasses. Two glasses. I think we should try to burn everything, see what happens.
Yeah. What does vinegar burn like? Hey, bro.
None of this rings of science to
I
me.
believe that we should get rid of one of these items.
All right, let's get rid of the balloon.
Well, I was gonna say that Stevie should tell us if
what should we get rid of?
One of the items.
You do not need the balloon.
Ha!
Dang it. We didn't even need that.
All right.
There. Light that candle.
I'm gonna light the candle, and I'm not gonna use that cup. I'm gonna use this cup over the candle.
Oh, there's something there.
And it's gonna create a vacuum. How many decoys are there?
2.
We're gonna have to take this away from you.
That? Okay, fine.
You know what? Okay, how much does it cost to find out the reaction or whatever the thing we're trying to demonstrate?
Michaela's just 1 point.
Michaela's 1 point.
Let's do Michaela.
Result is 3 points.
Hold on. But the result is 3 points, and Michaela is a principle that's at play?
Yeah.
Okay, Michaela, yeah.
Science Michaela.
What's up, Beaker Boy?
Hey. Welcome back.
Hey.
Nice jacket.
Thanks so much. Lucas made it for me, he said.
Yeah, he knit it.
He knits it. All right. While flight wouldn't be possible without the lifting power of air, even air gets weighed down from time to time. I'm gonna say it one more time.
Even air gets weighed down.
We
From
can
time
make
to time.
heavy air.
While flight wouldn't be possible without the lifting power of air, even air gets weighed down from time to time.
So we're gonna smush air
Thank you.
You're welcome.
for nothing.
But how are we gonna, okay, what do we have that would demonstrate the air was getting heavy, Link?
Float this on some vinegar.
And it pushes it down?
Just pour the vinegar in here.
I do like the idea of floating that candle.
Because it's a votive candle, isn't it? Which is floating. Votive means floating.
How do you know this? You can float it then light it, because it's gonna be much more difficult to set it.
No, I think that would be difficult. And then take that and.
Yep. So it might be easier to light it now. Whoa.
Okay. And now what?
How do we make the air heavy?
What about tea?
Just hypnotizing the candle. Does that make air heavy?
I think if you pour some of the baking soda into the side like this,
5 minutes remain.
And then put this over it.
Well, you extinguished it all right.
What just happened to the air?
What do you think?
I think it got heavier.
What do you think is more helpful at this point? I think finding out the result.
We got to find out the result.
Is more helpful than finding out another
Stevie,
decoy.
What's the result?
We're looking for a revolutionary way to make birthday wishes even when you're out of breath.
Yeah, so we're gonna find a way to blow out a candle, which you almost did, my friend.
But so we don't need the tea bag.
Is there a way to create a reaction in here where it literally, the air comes out and falls down and blows out a candle? Like if I were to do this, like if you light that candle and have it just sitting there.
Let's just put the candle on here.
Well, but then it's gonna get we need the tray.
Okay.
So
I'm
gonna try to make heavy air.
Well, hold on. Let me light this first.
Like I think if I get this close enough, I'm gonna blow it out. Watch this.
Of course this will work.
See?
So you have just over 2 minutes remaining, and I'll give you this. There's a reason that you have 2 glasses.
Yeah. It's something about. Is there a? Oh,
See?
you know what?
That right there.
Oh, I got it.
That's the
I got
power
it.
of
I got it.
science.
Light it again. Light it again. Light it again. Light it again. You could light the same one. Just because you sneezed in it doesn't mean it's bad.
You want it in the bottom?
Yes. Use the other one. Use the other one.
This one works.
More. Now watch this. Okay, stop. I'm gonna just hold it over it and do this, and the air's gonna come out and go around and
5,
come down
4, 3,
and put
2.
it out. See?
1.
Hey, I did it. I've done it twice now.
Okay.
I did the thing.
I'm sorry to say you didn't quite make it, but let's take a look at how Caitlin did it.
Okay.
Oh, that's not even in the
Well,
glass.
she's got 3 candles. And look, she poured vinegar, and she made the volcano. Now what is she doing?
She's just pouring. Oh my gosh, she just made air.
What?
She just made air.
She's
You
an
can
air
carry it around
manufacturer?
in a glass. You can take
So when
little kids'
vinegar
birthdays.
mixes with baking soda, it produces carbon dioxide. And since carbon dioxide is heavier than air, when you pour it over the candle, you're pushing the air around the candle away from the candle, and the fire needs the oxygen in the air to exist. Without it, it's extinguished.
You don't need that much.
So for this experiment, the complete effect takes about 10 minutes to finish. I just need you to start it before the time's up.
Well, that's a hint.
Sure. Take it as a hint. Your time starts now.
Okay, this one's gonna require getting your phone. Let's use your phone.
What are you talking about?
Where's your phone?
You're wasting time,
You're gonna
man.
dip your phone in the water
What are you doing?
and then put it in rice. That's what that's what you do, man.
We have salt, we have rice, we have a cup, we have an extra large playing card, and we have another cup, and then of course when you do this,
When you do what?
I don't think we need both of these. Water.
The salt makes sense because salt causes things to happen. I think
Rice could be something that like could hold this up.
I
In a
question
vertical kind of sense.
Oh, you know what? Okay. We know that it takes 10 minutes. Link, I completely agree. Here's what I think is the effect.
You want to just pour some wine over that card?
I think that using the cohesive property of water and maybe wine so you see it, we're trying to get this whole card to turn the color of wine over the course of 10 minutes by moving up this card. I believe that is what we're here to do, my friend.
So we're not gonna ask for this to go away. Michaela was so unhelpful before, it's only 1 point.
The principle,
I think it's since you're so
the
certain.
result is better than the decoy items. I think we always start with getting rid of things, but we're just wasting 2 points, 2 points, 2 points.
That's
For
why
3 points.
I think we should ask Michaela. 1 point.
You think she was so helpful or
I think
unhelpful?
I think you have a theory. Michaela, come on in here.
Yeah, well, hold on, before Michaela can come in here, but before we get her to say
Michaela,
anything,
Rhett doesn't want you to say anything.
what I'm trying to say, which I don't think you've heard me yet, is we always wait to the last second to ask Stevie what we're trying to do, when maybe what we're trying to do is the first thing we should hear.
I know, it's just not fun that way though.
Okay, Michaela, it's not fun unless you tell us something that doesn't matter.
Don't you agree?
I don't know. That defeats
I think
the purpose of my
listen,
job.
I think what you said
am I
last
here
time
for?
was helpful. I got close to
Okay.
pulling it off.
You did.
Okay, go
Heavy
ahead.
air. Anyway, now, while you don't want to be dense in life, it pays to be dense right now.
Oh gosh, so we're trying to do density testing.
Density.
Yeah.
Density
Do y'all want it
stuff.
one more time? I think you got it this time.
We got it.
You got
We
it.
want to be
Okay.
dense. So now if you're putting,
Salt changes the
if you put rice,
Density
if you put salt in one
of
thing
water.
and rice in another,
Now you're onto something.
how does this have to do with density? Like the density of the water?
So right now, you got water, regular water. You put rice in it. Don't put salt in it. Don't.
I'm not gonna put salt in
Well,
it.
I never know. You grab things and you're a very aggressive personality.
I'm gonna put
and
salt-
It's intimidating to me and
What do you want
everyone
me to
else.
do?
And then this is the other thing that we do, right?
10 minutes later,
And 10 minutes later, miracles will happen.
this one's gonna get denser, and that one is going to.
Some rice is gonna float to the top, and some rice is not gonna float to the top. And we'll just be not enjoying our wine because it's YouTube. We're just enjoying holding it.
A little over 5 minutes remain.
Oh, come on, does that mean I didn't get it?
I think we need to get rid of something.
But I am interested in what happens the next 10 minutes with this, so let's just set this aside.
We
I'll
only
check-
have 8 points left.
I'll
Do
check
you
back
want to
in.
spend 3 on the objective?
Yes, I do, because we're not gonna get it if we don't.
Okay, Stevie.
All I'll say about this intended result is, if you're able to pull it off, it would be biblical.
Water into wine. Okay. How do you turn water into wine? I think if we poured wine into this one, went like that, and then went like that, that wouldn't really be science. That'd be more magic.
Oh, I know what it is. Salt water and wine mixed together over the course of 10 minutes will make some cool layer effect. It's gonna take 10 minutes.
What?
I'm saying that right now we just do this, right? Finger stir. And then we do this and it's just gonna mix, right?
Ooh.
But if we wait 10 minutes, it's gonna create a really cool layer of wine and water.
So the rice is
Rice
a
is a
decoy.
decoy and the card is a decoy.
You've already made wine. You've actually ruined wine.
So that's not it?
I can't tell you what you don't need, but I feel bad for you. And I
All right, fine. Tell us something we don't need.
I accidentally left my rice and salt that I needed to make rice over there earlier. Sorry.
We don't need rice or
Or
salt.
salt.
Okay, yes, fill that up.
But- And you're gonna, what you're gonna do,
Give me the
Link,
water.
fill it all the way to the top, and then you're gonna take this card.
Yeah, I know.
I think you're gonna
minutes.
bend the.
I'm gonna do exactly what I said at the beginning. What the record showed.
Hold on, no, you're not gonna put them on top of each other. Is that what you're thinking?
Yes, that's what I'm thinking.
Okay, well I'm getting away.
Okay, so I'm gonna do this. No, I'm gonna do this. Because the wine is denser than the water. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna do this. And I'm gonna do,
I think this is right.
I'm gonna do this.
I think this is right.
I'm gonna line this up.
No, you don't. No, I don't mean do that.
Too late. 10 minutes later.
A little over 1 minute remains and you're so close.
If you just turn it over. Put the card back in and turn it. Okay.
One! Oh no, I'm too nervous. I'm too nervous.
Don't mix it. Don't mix it. And no, what do you? You don't take the card out. I don't think.
Well, okay. I don't know if we've had such a confusing down to the second thing happen. I'm gonna show you Caitlin doing it, and then we'll come back because I think that you deserve some points, just not all of them.
Okay, check. And check. And card. Yeah.
Oh, she used a 7. Yeah.
Oh,
You only let a little. You only do a little bit.
look at that look on Caitlin's face.
She's demented.
No.
What?
No. She's engaged.
Oh, is this the announcement?
What?
Did we just make it
I think she's
public?
engaged to be wed to Twinkie Fingers.
Oh my goodness.
What?
You can actually watch them get married over a mythical society. Okay, so yes,
Graphics and props.
Water is denser than alcohol, so this is why that trick happened. I want to give you like half the points, but I don't want to do 0.5 because of the graphics team. So I'm going to round up to 3.
Oh yes.
Mazel tov.
3
Entering
points.
into the final round.
We love what's happening over there on the Mythical Kitchen. You watch it, it'll make you hungry, it'll make you happy. All right?
Hungry
They're launching
and happy.
new episodes of their favorite series. They got Emily doing her best role playing for Meals of History. Other special guests are popping up all over the place. You never know what you're gonna get, so go over to the Mythical Kitchen channel.
Okay, we got some bubble solution. Oh.
Well, I was going to point out that I put 3 points on the board for you, but also technically you needed to have 1 point left at the end of this thing.
So we
to
can't
win.
ask you. We can't ask her.
And that's close. I'm going to say as long as you don't go into the negatives.
And get it right,
Yeah.
we'll win.
How many decoys in this round?
2.
Okay, so we got Bubbles.
Big Slinky.
Has time started? I hope not.
Big Slinky. Straw. Egg. Powdered dry Jell-O. And a plate. Now, first thing I'll say, Link, is that I feel like if you were to, like, this looks like a bubble producing thing. Like, if you could get this thing to be all sudsy and you went like this, it might make crazy bubbles.
Yeah, that sounds like fun. Let's do it. And
So create a bubble
the thing that you
solution.
wanted to do is, last round was just ask Stevie, which would blow all of our points.
Well, but the only thing we can do is we can get 1 point from, we could get 1 point from Michaela and 2 points from a decoy item, or 3 points from
Which is,
Stevie.
I know that's what you wanted to do last time.
Well, I think it was the only reason we got close last time.
Well, the density did help.
The biblical helped.
That kind of worked.
But what about this? You hold that end down, get it all good and nice, and now hold it up.
Hold it up. Why don't we do this? Turn it sideways.
Get it all on there, yeah.
Turn it sideways and just like
Make a bunch of
It's like
bubbles.
glazing a ham.
Yes, I love this.
And then just kind of, and then I'm doing this. Oh yes. I could have just done that.
Oh, you're making all kinds of bubbles in there.
And then,
Whoa! Hold on. Actually, no. Here, check this out.
what?
Seriously?
That not work?
No. Seriously. Take that side and unfurl it slowly, very slowly. It's gonna create a series of bubbles. Look at that.
Oh, I saw that.
Okay, so it's not about doing it fast. It's about doing it slow. Take your time. Okay, you see that? There's a bunch of bubbles in there.
Oh, we busted those bubbles.
There's still a lot, though.
But there's still a tube. And then if... Wait, that's not going to do anything. Here, let's try again. All right.
I think there's something
But I think the Jell-O would help.
The Jell-O would help.
I think the Jell-O would make it more gelatinous and bubbly.
Maybe you know what?
And then look at this.
No. You know what?
This is a decoy.
Do you know what would actually do it?
What?
The egg. You mix egg with bubbles, you get bubble eggs.
Okay, do we want to spend our points before we start bubble egging?
And only the egg white. We don't need the yolk. We need the egg white mixed in with this, okay?
So the two decoys are those two things.
And the way you do that is you just pass the yolk back and forth and you let the white come out.
Okay. And then you
I've
stir?
I've watched Mythical Kitchen.
Finger stir?
Oh gosh.
I think this is gonna like really supercharge it.
Now these are egg bubbles, which is a different kind of bubble.
One of us needs to focus.
We need to know what we're trying to do.
All right, we're blowing all of our points, Stevie.
Blowing all 3 points.
You're sure that this is your choice?
Okay, so you're telling us that it's not too good of a hint.
All right, we'll get rid of something.
We'll get rid of something.
You do not need the egg.
Well, too late.
Well, okay. Give us the stuff again.
I thought it was pretty cool how I just got the egg white in there, though.
I'm so sudsy and eggy.
Don't need the eggs, and now we got 1 point left. We have to get Michaela's.
Michaela, get in here. Come on, help us.
I brought you some wipes.
Oh.
That's very helpful.
Thank you.
This is the most helpful you've been all day.
Oh, thanks.
There's not a point. There's not a point for that, is there?
All right,
No, there's not a point. I'm just being nice and
but,
helpful.
But do you have a point? Do you
I
have
do.
something?
I do.
it doesn't suit you.
Why?
It just doesn't come naturally. There you go. That's what I'm talking about, Michaela.
So mean to me. Anyway, all right. What goes up? No, sorry.
We've
Let me do
already
that
done
again.
that.
Let me do that again. What goes down
Oh,
must go up. Did I say that right?
What goes down must go up.
Sorry, I've been under a lot of pressure lately
What goes
because I'm
down?
unhelpful.
What must come up?
What goes down must go up. Did I say that right? Sorry, I've been under a lot of pressure lately.
oh, all of that was your hint.
That was all of that.
Oh, huh. What goes down must come up. Did I say that
Pressure.
right? Sorry, I've been under a lot of pressure lately. What goes down must come up. So it's what goes up must come down.
We're
under
gonna
pressure.
make bubbles do something weird.
We're gonna make bubbles go down. Yeah. Yeah.
Now take this whole thing and slinky it. Is he gonna come up?
Is it gonna come up? Is it gonna come up? I don't. I feel failure creeping in. I feel the feeling of failure feeling me. I'm being felt up by failure.
Dang it, we didn't do it. We failed.
We failed.
And time. Let's see how engaged
Forget it.
Caitlin does it.
Okay, see, look, she did. Oh, we were so. She did a little bit. Up, we were doing all that. And then. What? What?
Did you see that?
What? Man, you better wife her quick, dude. That's amazing. Can't just anybody do that.
Right, that's a special woman.
Man, you better put a ring on it.
Boy, it's like that's how people are gonna move upstairs in the future.
You actually were right that we're dealing with density again here and pressure. So the bubbles are super light, not dense, not lighter than air, but only slightly heavier, which is why it doesn't take much energy to keep them aloft. As the small bubble is inflated within the bigger bubble, it ends up overpressurized and wants to expand, Once the big bubble pops, the small bubble gets its wish and proceeds the only way it can up the spring.
Gets its wish. The bubble gets its
That's
wish.
crazy, y'all.
Well, science happened all over us.
We failed. We usually succeed at this. I just have a feeling of emptiness that I'm not used to.
Yeah, but there's a bigger story here, and it's one of love.
That's right.
Thanks for subscribing and clicking that bell.
You know what time it is.
Hi, my name is Rachel. I'm from British Columbia, Canada. It's negative 31 degrees Celsius, and it's time to spin the wheel of mythicality.
Did she say negative 31 degrees Celsius?
Yeah, that's cray, man.
That's very, very,
It just
very cold.
the water just vaporized.
Okay, click the top
Close
link.
our eyes.
Click the top link to see us get a bunch of little Lego pieces and see what they once were combined to form in good mythical more.
And to finally see what they're picking in the land.
Yeah.
The Mythical Kitchen is launching all new episodes of their favorite series featuring Emily's Meals of History and other special guests. Subscribe now.